Hello everybody and welcome back to ATCB, yet more Netrunner content. It's almost as if we really like the game. We are playing with pre-built decks again today. We're playing with the pre-built decks from the Honor and Profit expansion. Honor being the, I guess, honourable but nevertheless highly amoral Jinteki genetics firm, which Sam is playing. And Profit being the greedy criminals, the runner faction that I'm playing this game. I've never played with this deck before. I don't think Sam's played with that deck before.
Nope.
We only have the vaguest idea of what is in it, so if we do anything and you think, but why did you do that when you could draw this? And that's why, because we don't know what we're doing. So, Samuel, the man goes first.
I'm playing Harmony Medtech, whose abilities, each player needs 1 fewer agenda points to win the game, so we only need 6 agenda points, which is actually quite interesting because the agenda is specifically designed often so that 7 is the amount you need, so usually you need to score 3 agenda or a number, so 6 can change it quite a lot.
It's also interesting because fast advance corp decks, it's obviously take advantage of that, kind of scoring things out really quickly, which is traditionally not a massive advantage of Jinteki, and I don't think specifically of that deck, so, could be interesting. It's almost as if they just built a deck from the cards they'd happen to put in the expansion.
Well, what are you talking about? These expansion decks are...
I myself am playing Ian Sterling, a retired spook. When my turn begins, I gain 2 credits if the corp has more agenda points than me. So if I'm behind, I'm ahead.
It's a pretty good counter to Fast Expand.
It is.
Fast Advance. Advance, that's the word I'm thinking of. I'm playing StarCraft.
So,
I will draw. We both decided... No, you decided to mulligan, I decided not to mulligan.
yes, I have mulliganed.
Yes, okay.
Because my starting hand was a big part of shit.
Okay, I am going to play you. And that's my go.
Okay. I, for my part, am going to... First thing I'm going to do is, as an event, I'm going to play Early Bird. It's a run event. Play only as your first click, make a run, and gain a click. So essentially I get a run for free at the beginning of the turn.
Cool.
It costs me 1. I am going to run on HQ.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Goddamn Koimainu!
Dares have turned, we played.
So it gains... Koimainu is a piece of ice that is lovely when I use it and awful when other people do. That basically gains a subroutine for each card in my hand that says do 1 damage, or basically, I take 1 net damage for each
card in hand.
For each card.
There is a subroutine that does 1 net damage for each card in your hand.
Yes.
Yes. So it is quite easy to break if you have the appropriate ice break, because
Yes.
it's only strength 1 as well.
Which I do not. So, bye-bye hand.
Glad you mulliganed, though.
Oh, yeah. But I get into your HQ, so let's take a look. Okay. And I'm then going to draw.
I have a question about Komainu.
By all means.
Is it add a subroutine that does net damage equal to the cards in hand?
No, it's
add
a
number of subroutines.
It's a subroutine
for
1 damage per card in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why it's so dangerous.
Actually, still seems a bit overpowered to me, but I suppose there's actually a lot of ways around it.
I am going to run on HQ, R&D rather.
Not raising it.
I know you're not raising it.
That could be a 0.
It won't be a 0.
So I do have vague knowledge of what's in this deck. And there's not much that could be a trap there. But there is something. And if it's a trap, but I'm yeah. I'm running on that myself.
Good choice.
Thank you. House of Knives. Only one agenda point.
I was rather hoping that
Puts me in the lead.
I could have had 3 at the end of this round and just got it straight away. It was a good choice.
No guts, no glory. Your turn.
From both of us. Okay.
Indeed.
Draw. Ah. Oh, you know what that is as well.
Yeah, I do.
It's upsetting.
If that was a regular Jinteki deck, I wouldn't have touched that remote server with a
Yeah. Because
with a pole.
It's a
because
bit of a shame, really.
I knew that it could have just killed me straight away. Because I only had
If I
one
knew the
card.
deck better, I actually possibly wouldn't have done that. I thought there might be more traps in here.
There aren't many traps in there. There are some.
Draw again.
There's at least a couple of psychic traps, which I knew I was also safe from because you had no coins in your hand, and therefore that coin game you play, I couldn't get through that.
Yeah.
So
Have we possibly shared the anecdote that demonstrates exactly how dangerous Jinteki traps?
yes, let's do just that. Me and Sam were playing each other a couple of weeks back. I was fielding my Jinteki deck. Sam was playing his Shaper deck. Is it a Shaper deck?
Yes.
Deck? Yeah. And basically, I immediately put cards down. What I did was I set up a remote server. Actually, no, I didn't even set up a remote server, did I? I think all I did, as far as the layout of the board goes, is I put a piece of ice in front of HQ. That's all I did. Sam then ran on HQ. That ice turned out to be Koimainu, which instantly zeroed his hand. And then he drew Fetal AI from my HQ, which is an agenda that does net damage when the runner steals it, which means, well, when the runner accesses it, which means he instantly died. So that game lasted about 20 seconds. The follow-up game, I had almost exactly the same hand drawn, and I set up again, but he didn't go for it. He learned a lesson. Is that your...
Yeah, it's your go.
What did you do, sorry?
I drew... Obviously, I did my free draw. Drew again, played, drew again.
Okay.
Back up to 4.
Okay, I am going to draw a card. And...
Two cards and so easy to kill.
I'm then going to draw another card. I'm then going to put that into play. That's a resource called security testing. It's a job that I have. When your turn begins, choose a server. The first time you make a successful run on that server this turn, instead of accessing cards, gain 2 credits. And...
Can we have a look at it?
Of course you can. And then I'm going to draw again. Your turn.
I draw, of course.
Oh, god damn it. Why didn't I run? Why didn't I run? Never mind.
Already feeling this is the sample deck from the expansion. It's actually kind of sucky.
It's not great.
No.
Yeah.
Thing is, all the cards are kind of so I don't really want to just get rid of any. It's just... Okay. Play you, get 2 monies. That's it.
Okay. The server I'm nominating. For my security testing is that one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay credit. early bird again. So I do a run and then I get 4 clicks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run on R&D.
So not a gen. Oh,
And
interesting.
to trash it.
Okay. That was plan B.
And then I'm going to run on R&D again.
Nice one. It helps me faster than answer that one. If he runs on it.
So I still have 3 clicks left. I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw. And I'm going to run on that server.
Okay.
Taking you not resing.
What exactly did I do? You gain 2.
I just gain 2 credits if I get to the server.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to res it.
Okay, nice. Fair enough.
Lose 2 credits to get through if you want to.
Yeah, so that just does me 2 net damage, yeah?
Or 2 credits. If you can pay 1 to
Oh, can I pay?
1 to prevent the net damage.
I'll certainly take 1 net damage, because I don't even want that
You
card.
have to choose. You don't choose it, do you?
Oh, no, of course I don't.
So we'll take 1 net damage?
I'm going to take 1 net damage and pay 1 credit. God damn it, the only card I want to keep.
Ah, good job, pup. So in total you gain 1 credit. No, you get you get up to 3, don't you now? Because money's.
Oh yeah, I did get through as well, so yeah, 3.
Was it worth losing that card?
Probably not. At least I know that's just a pup now. And it's your turn.
Okay. I will do the required draw of me. These are all really good, but not now. Well, some of them are really good. Then I'm just going to get 3 monies.
Okay.
That's this guy.
So I'm gonna draw. And then I'm going to install Alias. It's an icebreaker. It's a sentry icebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
More to the point. It's strength 1. It costs 1 credit to break a sentry subroutine and 2 credits to boost it by 3 strength. It cannot be used on ice protecting a remote server.
Oh, interesting. Oh, this is the gimmick of this deck, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So that was 1, 2. That was 2 clicks, right?
Uh,
Draw and
yes.
then play. Yep. And I'm going to. I'm going to take 1 credit. If I take 1, I can break 1, which means I'm going to 1. Okay. I am going to run on HQ, and I'm going to break 1 of the Komainu subroutines.
Okay.
So get to pick 2 trash. I'm fine with that. Kind of. Okay. Card. Okay. I'm absolutely pacing through this deck.
Sam has decided to disappear from the game, apparently.
Play you in there.
You laugh, but that did actually look like you were sort of gliding backwards out of shot,
Cool.
as if by magic.
We're actually playing on a moving walkway.
You get 2 monies.
Gonna draw. Gonna draw.
Such a techie thing, you just threw that deck so fast.
Yeah.
And a big discard pile.
I'm gonna draw.
Draw.
I'm gonna run on R&D.
I read it. You can guess what it is from the 5 cost.
Fuck's sake.
And you don't have any monies, do you?
I do not. Goodbye.
You still want to access?
Yep.
Just in case, you know.
Yunk.
Ah, God.
That's future perfect.
What's good?
3.
Ah, God.
Up to 4.
Okay, that was worth discarding your hand for.
Yeah, not bad.
That's your go, right?
That is indeed my go.
Draw.
I think that's my go. Yeah. Yeah.
3 draws in a run.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Ian Sterling's quote is, "Truth is a fickle mistress."
You get 2 monies.
Well, I'm going to draw. And
Draw. You get a draw then?
Take a credit.
Oh.
Just realised something about Quamani.
When you have no cards in hand, you can safely run as much as you want.
Yes.
I wasn't going to point it out.
How I have it in my deck. How can I never have realised that?
I thought that on the very first run of this game. It hadn't occurred to me before until now, for some reason.
Okay, so I drew 2.
I mean,
drew 2 and I took 1.
There's still the massive risk that anything else could do damage at all, which is a risk. But yeah, once you've got down to 0, there's no harm running it again.
Yeah. And I'm going to run on R&D, and I'm going to spend 1 credit to prevent 1 Quamani damage. And I'm going to win the game.
That was 7 as well. That's
Yep.
ludicrous. Yeah. That wasn't even especially lucky, although 2 3s in a row was kind of lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not have a good start. I had a good first hand, and then everything I drew after that was just useless to me.
Yeah.
I had one of them, but oh my ice, like that, even that wouldn't have stopped you at all.
Yeah, Shiro's an odd one.
It doesn't.
There's not a lot of stopping ice in there.
No,
I think
at
some
all.
of the neutral ice,
Yeah.
Guard and Rainbow, I think they have some in the runs,
Yeah.
but
I really wish I had House of Knives out.
House of Knives
It's
is
killed you
lovely.
so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wasn't. I wasn't.
I had a House of Knives. Did you want my House of Knives?
I just wasn't in that game at all. I wasn't.
Could you really give him your House of Knives?
Out of rank curiosity, John, who's behind the camera today, how much time did that take?
19 minutes 35.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed that epic level game of Netrunner. Sometimes Netrunner's like this. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's... How long was our last game?
Ooh.
About 2 hours.
Yeah, we had
About
that
2
game,
hours.
Yeah, it was an absolute killer. Who won that one?
I think it was
It
you.
was me, wasn't it?
It
Yeah,
was.
it was.
It was just.
It was just. We'd been playing with the pre-builds from Order and Chaos, which
Yeah.
you've already seen the episode for. Hopefully, if you haven't,
That was a
go
fun game.
look at it. It was a fun game.
Mm.
I was using the Wayland deck, which I hadn't used before, but I was really determined to win with it because I just lost 3 times in a row to the Anic deck, and eventually it took me 2 hours, but I won. Just. So that was good. So yeah, Honour and Profit. There's some really good cards in Honour and Profit.
There are definitely.
But I don't think they necessarily make for the best decks. However, having played all of them and had a look through all of them, I would say that of the 2 expansions we've got, Honour and Profit and Order and Chaos, so Jinteki, Wayland, Criminal and Anic, I would say that possibly Criminal is the best pre-built deck.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not, then it's Anic. It's certainly not the 2 corporate
No,
decks.
the Corps are too specialist, and Corporate has to have a decent base of good cards to be able to run it all, and
Yeah.
just don't have that.
No, absolutely agreed.
Whereas Runner can go for a gimmick, and
Absolutely.
you can work if you have a crazy gimmick with a Runner, because there's not so much utility
but
needed.
The Corpse is just so specific, and it requires a runner not seeing through that gimmick and all sorts of stuff. I haven't yet got Creation and Control, which is the Hearth Spyroid and Shaper expansion. Once I get that, we'll do a playthrough of the pre-builds on that too. Also, there's a new expansion coming up called Data and Destiny, I believe, which is NBN and 3 fancy, interesting, random, new neutral runners. And that'll be interesting, and we'll do some playthroughs of those as well. If you want any suggestions for other Netrunner content you want us to do, our own decks or any kind of crazy online deck combinations or some variants or whatever.
The worst deck you can possibly build.
The worst deck. It's just all like I'm trying to think of bad cards.
There are no bad cards.
It's a good point from John. It's one of the advantages of Netrunner. You look at cards and you think, I definitely don't want to use that, but actually, I can see it working in something else.
There's bad combinations of cards.
There is definitely bad combinations of cards. So yeah, if you have any ideas for extra content Netrunner-wise that you want us to do, then please do leave a comment and subscribe and like. Even if you didn't like this or you don't want to subscribe, please do it anyway because it'll make me happy. And you don't make me happy anymore, Internet. And maybe it's time you took a chance and just,
And if you hated it, press like ironically, because that's worse.
Oh yeah, hipsters, please be ironic in your liking. We love that. This is now getting to be longer than the actual game.
We should end it.
So we'll end it here. Goodbye.
Bye.